Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Kiv, your favorite degenerate, and today I've got some new Halo Infinite news and it's looking pretty damn spiffy if I do say so myself, because today we had the first Ask 343 session, which was between the lead of the Sandbox development team, Quinn Del Hoyo, and the community manager, Unishack. So basically, there were a lot of questions that people had submitted, some of them obvious answers to if you had been paying attention, others not so obvious, and it was good to see a lot of things cleared up. I have got a link in the description which is going to be for the actual video. It's about 20 odd minutes. However, I'm also going to be summarizing it today, not just about what I've got in the title, which is pretty damn exciting, but also some of the other smaller things that they have also revealed through this Q&A. So, first of all, one of the major questions was, can you use a grapple shot to then skyjack someone? Can you aim your grapple shot basically on a Banshee and use it to skyjack someone? Yes. Yes, you can. And that is freaking awesome. I actually did not connect the dots when I first saw the possibilities of the grapple shot. I didn't realize just how flexible it could be. But yeah, it looks like things are like Olympic gymnast level flexible as far as the grapple shot goes. It seems to be pretty damn versatile, so that's really awesome to see. From what they've said, they basically outlined that you can do it and that they had done it beforehand, but it looks like it's not as easy to pull off as you may think. Some of them were saying it's a little bit of a skill move almost, so I am interested to see if this is going to be something where you have to aim ahead of where the Banshee is going to be because of the delay of using the grapple shot, possibly, or if you have to just get close enough to it. I think it's one of those things where you just have to see it done to understand how it works, but yeah, it's pretty damn cool. So, moving on, I want to talk about the plasma nuances that they were talking about. It seems that different plasma guns are going to have different characteristics to them as well. So, they were talking about how the Ravager basically has red brute plasma, and it has its own sort of features, I guess you could say. It seems that the brute plasma is actually working different to normal plasma, and it actually makes guns do more damage, but they overheat a lot faster. So that's a really cool and interesting difference. I think that's another thing we'll just have to wait and see how it works in-game. Maybe that means we might be seeing a few more brute power weapons using that red plasma. And I think it's a small detail that I didn't realize myself until now, but the Ravager, when shot, the red plasma looked much more fiery. It looked angrier almost compared to the normal blue plasma, which seemed to be much more refined and a bit more stable almost. It's almost like the brutes are carrying around some volatile plasma. Now, next up, they talked about how there is a completely new damage response system for vehicles, and I am so excited for this because I called it. I freaking called it, yes! When the Warthog tire looked like it was shot out for like 2 frames, we were right. It was shot out, and it does actually affect vehicles. They basically outright said that it is not going to be like a health bar anymore for vehicles where it gets to a certain level and then it just blows up. Vehicles will respond differently depending on how much they are damaged and where they are damaged, which is awesome. So a Warthog that has had its tires shot out may be a lot slower. They also talked about some vehicles having their wings shot out, so perhaps a Banshee might be flying and kind of pulling to the left if you lose one of the wings. So I think that is awesome, and it's great to see how it's not only affecting how the vehicle will drive or fly, it's also affecting how people choose to go about destroying it when they are trying to take someone down. And I think that that is really freaking awesome, and I can't wait to see it in action. Then after that, they talked about grenades. They basically were mentioning that with the spike grenades, that they actually have spikes on them, and so they said, you know, when you think about it, they should be dealing damage because, like, they're blades, they're deadly, they actually, you know, do something. So instead of just sticking to something now, they actually will deal damage to the object that they stick to. And then, if you hit an enemy with low enough health, it will actually kill them. So, I think that Rooster Teeth fails and funny moments might have to come back, because I remember there being a lot of grenades to the balls and people dying, so I think that might happen again now with spike grenades. After that, they talked about weapons, and it all kind of got a little bit confusing for me when they started talking about the shotguns. Because they had a question about the classic shotgun and it being able to fill a different role now that the Bulldog was in the picture. But Quinn kind of went off on a tangent for a bit and then, I guess, alluded to there being another shotgun, which I thought was a bit weird. So let me know what you guys kind of got from his little half answer, because I was a bit thrown off. The answer that I kind of heard was that there was going to be mention of not all of the weapons being revealed, and that legacy weapons will kind of be drizzled into the game like a sauce on top afterwards, and that will be when the time is ready, according to 343. So I have mixed feelings about that. I like the idea of introducing new guns to fill different roles, and that's cool, but I think legacy weapons are a must-have, and it might upset some fans not being able to play with them right away. So, yeah, I guess make of that what you will, but that's the main points from what I got from this video. So let me know what tickled your energy shields and got you excited. But that's just about it from me, so I think we'll call it there. I will see you all in the next video, where we will hopefully go into some more depth about some of these other topics when I've had some time to think a few points through and maybe make a bit of a theory video. So, I've been Kiv, and I'll see yous all on the next one.